witnessing a survivor speak. I done messed around and went viral right from my driver's seat. Just like what the industry was containing. I'd rather make a difference instead of hating, complaining. So let me park the whip, it don't matter, rapper or model chick, singer or comedian, perfect. Let's park in politics. Hey, let's park in politics. Welcome to the pullover, let's park in politics. This the pullover, let's park in politics. I say this the pullover, let's park in politics.
Man, oh man, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? How y'all feel out there? Of course, you guys can't see me and Trucker.Dee. On my part, it's because I don't have a good data connection. We tried to jump on my data. It's just not going to work. I'm on Love's data right now, and in order to get the good data connection, we had to turn the cameras off. So this is a first. This is a first. Plus, it probably might be a first to many. Telling me that is kind of messing up on the data side. So it keep bringing in, it keep jumping back and forth, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna make it happen. Ain't that right, Trucker.Dee?
That's right. That's right.
All right, we're gonna make it happen, bro. Welcome to the show, my man. Oh wait, I haven't did my stilo. My bad, y'all. My fault. Y'all don't know who I am. Welcome to the Lockoutmen podcast show, where we park in politics with everybody, with all our guests. I'm Lockoutmen, and today's guest is Trucker.Dee. So Trucker.Dee, man, without further ado, we just gonna get right. We just gonna get right into you, man. You know, life before trucking, man. You're 24 years old out here. Yo, you out in Florida right now, man. I'm not liking you, bro. I'm not liking you.
Hey, it ain't my fault.
What's it like down there, bro? Are you born and raised down there, or you moved down there? What's up, man?
I was originally born in Atlanta, but I done spent most of my life here in the Sunshine State. So I love it. I love it.
It's sunshine too, bro. I'm just saying. What's the weather down there? What's the weather down there, my G?
Right now it's about 70.
Man, it's about less than zero up here. Freezing cold. Ooh. Weather ain't good. Traffic's fucked up. Crashes everywhere. You know. So how was it, man? What life before trucking, man? What you was doing before trucking?
Man, I did a little bit of everything. You know, I was always trying to find, the right fit. I always knew I wanted to do trucking. I had kids, so that's mainly what pushed me back. So I done do everything from fast food, retail, warehousing, like you name it. I done did a little bit of everything.
All right.
I finally just said, you know what? I'm gonna get this CDL, do something different, explore this country, and just make it happen.
All right. So of course, Florida is what you call home, and Florida is also where you work. So, again, how long have you been a truck driver, bro?
About 3 years.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you still putting in your dues, right?
Yeah, I'm still a rookie out here.
All right. So before you actually went and got your license and everything, what made you come into the industry? What made you start liking trucking?
Well, like I said, I've always, wanted to travel the country, and I always knew, truck drivers, they get to see the country and get paid to do it. So when you put two and two together, I knew, that's for me, and I've always liked to drive, even on my personal life, I always take these like road trips, in my car. So I say, you know what? Why not get behind a wheel and get paid to do it?
Okay, okay. So what was the last company you was working for before you actually made the decision to get into trucking?
Before trucking, I was actually working at a Fedex ground as a delivery driver, van driver.
You hold on, you was working where now? You kind of broke up there a little bit.
Before getting my CDLs, I was working for Fedex ground, driving
Okay,
little delivery trucks. Yeah.
okay, okay. So you was rocking out with FedEx.
Yeah, I did maybe what, 2.5 years with Fedex ground.
Okay.
And yeah.
So was
And then
did you, so let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Did the interest was from working at FedEx to driving their trucks after you got your license? Or did
What?
FedEx, or let me rephrase that. Did FedEx help you get your license?
Well, let me explain something about FedEx. I know a lot of people get it confused. There's a whole
Yeah,
bunch of
get
different
it twisted.
divisions. You got freight, express, ground. I did ground. So ground, it's all independently owned. So you work for a contractor. So you don't necessarily work for the actual FedEx. You work for the contractor.
Right.
He basically just buys routes. So in that aspect, he wasn't, gonna pay for that. So that's all on me. As far as the tractor trailer side, they have the line haul, which I also did do, later in my career. Those are also contractors as well. So,
Okay. Okay. So again, where did you go and get your license? And again, did FedEx help you get the license?
nah, FedEx didn't help me. I went and got my CDL. It's a school called Tampa Truck Driver School. So basically, with them, they have a few schools. I mean, truck companies that you can pick from, like Stevens and a bunch of other mega carriers. So
Right.
the truck school I went to at Stevens, they helped with my CDL. So I had the typical, contract, while you paid off, that type of thing.
Right. Right. So
Yeah.
the company you went through was Stevens.
Yeah, Stevens, that's where I got my feet wet. That's who gave me my first opportunity, in driving these semis.
All right. So what was your experience like throughout the whole getting your license, getting into your truck and driving for them?
The process of getting the CDL, it was pretty easy for me. My biggest thing, back when I was in school is, mastering that pre-trip, just learning all the parts. But as far as like learning the backing, I learned that as I go. When I transitioned, over to Stevens, I was blessed, with a good trainer. He worked with me, and pretty much showed me everything I need to know. Now, of course,
Right.
prior to coming, I did my homework on truck. There was a lot of YouTubers who I watched, and learned, the game and everything.
Okay. Okay. So with Stevens though, I mean, I heard some good and I heard some bad with Stevens, but overall, what was your experience with Stevens overall?
To be honest,
Oh
if I
shit.
had to, rate it, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give them a 6.5.
A 6.5.
Six and a
Okay.
half. Now, I
Not bad. I mean, a 6.5 is not bad.
yeah. And I was at Stevens, for a little minute. I said, what, let me start this YouTube about Stevens. So, I don't get me wrong, their training program, is excellent. They are very, hands-on. They make sure, that you know what you're doing out here. So I got, the
Right.
proper training that I need. But as far as some of the policies and all the extra rules that they have that other truck companies don't have, and that's what kind of turned me off by them. And
Oh,
the biggest thing too is they really push that alliance, which is basically the lease.
okay. Okay.
you know. And they say, you know, the only way you really make money there is if you do the alliance and you train, you know. But other than that, you know.
Well, what do you? Well, did you rock out the whole term of your agreement with them, or
I
you left?
did. I actually stayed, you know, longer than what, you know,
Okay,
my contract was for, you know.
so you said you did your homework on YouTube and everything. What do
Mhm.
you feel that some of the what do you feel about some of the YouTubers that that talked about Stevens in the past? I mean, I know a few of them. Some of them claim that they made some money off of them,
Mhm.
saying this, that, and the third. Again, this is your own experience, in being that you
Mhm.
said they kept pushing you into that leasing.
Right.
Uh,
Oh, hold on, I lost you for a second. Hang on. Can you hear me? Can you hear
oh, wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go.
There
Yeah,
we go.
the thing just popped up. All right, we good? You good?
Yeah, we
Check.
good. Good. I got
Okay.
you.
Okay.
I hear you.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. So we still good.
Yeah.
All right. So I got 10 people in here. Welcome to the Lockoutmen podcast show. For the people that's up in here, if y'all can jump in or out, just let me know if you guys here, because the connection is stable, but it's unstable. So let me know if you guys come up in here, man, and holler at your boy. What's up, NY2 Japan? And hit that like button. I see a couple of you guys hit it already. So thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. So back to it, man. You said you stayed with him. Did you finally do leasing with him, or you just said no and just let me
You know,
rock
I
out?
I tried it, you know. I gave it a shot because, you know, I asked a lot of drivers, you know, about it. And of course, you know, some people that say, you know, go for it, and there was people that say they don't recommend it. So, you know,
Right.
I got a good feeling from both sides. So I said, you know what, let me give it a try, you know, and see what it's all about, you know.
Okay.
Now, of course, you know, in the beginning, you know, I was getting the miles, I was getting the miles, I
Oh,
was getting the miles.
oh, they was spoon feeding you. They was like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
we
they
got
was taking
one.
care of me. They took care of me, you know, they made sure, you know, that I was running, and I was very proactive, you know, with my loads, you know. So while I'm already under a load, I'm already calling like, hey, what y'all got next? What y'all got next? You know,
Right.
try to
Right.
minimize the sitting. But then of course, you know, when the pandemic, you know, hit, you know, I took a little hit, you know, my miles, you know,
Oh,
started dropping and dropping. And the
no.
biggest thing with them is they really
Mm-hmm.
push, you know, they push the alliance and they push you to train, you know, because everybody knows that Stevens, all the alliance driver and the teams, then the ones that's getting, you know, the
The money.
miles.
Right.
Right, right.
Man. So you did it for a little bit. You decided to come up out of it. Now now are you at a better place? Like how long did it take you to get from point A, which is Stevens, to point B, to where you at right now?
When I left Stevens, you know, I had transitioned to Warner. I did
Oh
them for a
shit.
little bit. Now at the
Another
time,
another mega carrier. Go ahead, my G.
another, but this carrier here with Warner, you know, they have a lot of different accounts. So I got
Right.
onto the Home Depot account, which
Okay.
I only ran Florida. You know, I would go to Georgia, that's where the DC is, and I would only
Right.
deliver to the Home Depots in Florida, mainly, you know, the
Oh,
Tampa, Orlando, Miami area.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Now, mainly because at the time, you know, I was expecting my second child, so
Right.
I was trying to, you know, stay home as much as I can, you know, until, you know, my second born came, you know.
Right.
So that was my main reason for jumping over to Warner,
Oh, okay.
you
Okay.
know.
Okay. So
That
how did you, in the beginning, that you got into trucking and everything, you got your license, you happy now, you got, you got everything, but how did you get over your fear of trucking though?
My fear, I really didn't have any fear. The hardest thing for me was saying goodbye, to my kids. That would be the hardest thing mentally, knowing that I ain't gonna be able to see, my significant other and my daughter for weeks and weeks at a time. That was the hardest thing for me to swallow.
Okay. How did the family take it? Or well, your kids was young, but
yeah,
how did the wife take it, especially you going, over the road?
She wasn't happy with it at all, but I had to explain to her, like, in order for me to get local, a good local job, I gotta get this OTR experience. I gotta do it.
Now hold up. Now you know now, being 4 years in the game now.
I know now.
You know you can get a local job without going.
Right, but the local jobs, most of them local jobs, it's gonna be, like the US Foods or the Pepsis, jobs like that.
Beer.
And at the time, I really wasn't trying to do that because I got so used to, holding that wheel all day, all night. I got lazy out here,
Okay. So at that time, local wasn't what you was. You wanted local, but you wanted your experience, and that's cool.
Local was the end goal, right?
Okay. So that was your end goal, was to get a local job.
Yeah, I wasn't one of these cats that said I was never one of those people that said I'm going to do 20 years old. That was not, in the plan.
Fuck. you got drivers out here that's like in the 80s still OTR.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And they love it. Like, they actually love it, man. But what you guys need to do, y'all need to do something with them grills, man. Making all that money and y'all can't do nothing with the grill. Come on now. Woo. Yeah. All right, man. So what are some things in your opinion, and what you got into it? What are some things that make trucking worth it though? For you?
For me is, knowing that I'm providing for the country, because let's be realistic. We can't get nothing.
Come. Stop. It ain't about the money, bro. I mean, that's what people say.
It
ain't about the money.
It is the money, but one thing about me, I've never really struggled for money, because even when I was doing these, all these other jobs before trucking, I was always good about saving my money.
Okay.
So I wasn't really, hurting for money out here. Now, ain't gonna get me wrong, I'm here. I'm not gonna settle for something where I'm not making, good money, but at the same time, I'm not really struggling for money, if you know what I mean.
All right. So let's back up a little bit, because you did mention something about COVID. So you just got into it 4 years ago, but give me an actual year. When was your first year? When was your first year of trucking? And do you still remember your truck number, or the trucking truck number?
Yeah, my first truck number, I believe, was like 14497.
You still remember that? What was the truck though? What was the truck?
Oh boy, it was a T680.
Oh, KW, the regular. Did it have the double bunk, TV,
double
refrigerator?
Bunk, no stuff? TV, no refrigerator. It did have the inverter, which was good, and a bunk heater.
Oh, okay. So when you was out, before Stevens, and you was actually doing your homework, what would you was looking for in the company though? When you first started, what would you?
To be honest, being in that I live in South Florida, I was kind of limited on where I can go, because ideally I wanted to go to Prime, but Prime doesn't hire in Florida for whatever reason.
Right.
There's a lot of companies. Tampa is basically like the borderline. A lot of companies won't touch you if you live, south of like Tampa, Orlando area. So I was kind of limited.
The reason why they do that, from what I understand, because they find it hard to get you home. At least that's what they.
Right. And freight wise, because even when I would take my home time, a lot of times I would either have to go to like close to Georgia sometimes just to get my load out, because they got stuff coming in, but it's hard finding stuff coming out. 'Cause, Florida doesn't really
Exactly.
produce anything.
Exactly. And usually we have to like deadhead to like Georgia
Exactly.
in order to get something. And I guess that's why a number of trucking companies is like hesitant to bring somebody that lives in Florida. Well, if you move up to Georgia, we can hire you.
And
Like,
it's funny you say that because that's exactly what they promised. So like, if you want to get on West, you gotta move to Georgia. But at the time, that wasn't.
you know what? I would have asked Prime. I would have been like, "Yo, is you going to help? Is you going to pay for that shit?
Yeah, exactly.
You going to pay for the move?"
Now going back to the free, I would tell people, it's nothing coming out, and people would be like, all this produce we got, because Florida, we got the oranges and the strawberry. But I had to tell them, nowadays a lot of our produce, that stuff is coming from California, nowadays. So like them strawberries, all that stuff, West Coast. So
that shit crazy, man. What advice do you wish you got before you started trucking, though? I mean, now that you've been in it for 4 years and you know what you know now, but what do you wish you would have known before you got into it?
That there's ways, that you can get, local off the bat, because ultimately I wanted to do LTL, which is what I do now. But everybody said, oh, you need a year, you need that year, you need that year. Mm-hmm. But now I've learned, that there's some LTL companies that will take you on, fresh. Obviously you're gonna have to work their dock for a little bit, but in the end, they'll give you that opportunity. All
right. So Trucker.Dee, man, hey, again, I know you're on your way to work right now, and you're a local driver right now, doing that good local stuff. So a lot of drivers, there's a lot of YouTubers out here and a lot of drivers out here that says there's no money in local work. There's no money in local work. You have to go. You have to go OTR to make the money. What do you say to debunk all of that?
It depends on what you do local. Like LTL, you can make 6 figures doing LTL.
What?
Companies, like your Estes, your Old Dominions, companies like that. The companies that you see pulling the doubles and the triples, we're the guys, we can make 6 figures doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's 6 figures in local work, bro.
It's 6 figures in local. You just got to know where to look, and do your homework, do your research.
Man, let these YouTubers tell it, man. There's no money in local work.
It's money. It's money. It just you just got to be hungry out there. Gotta look.
All right, so while you were still driving for FedEx, though, while you was driving for FedEx ground and everything, why did you seek a career as a truck driver, though? I mean, you was already driving for FedEx. You was making, well, I don't know if you was making good money, but I'm assuming.
Let me just throw numbers for the van lines. When I was on the van line, I was making like maybe $600, $700 a week. So.
Well,
I mean, that's good, if you don't have any real bills, but if you have like adult bills, that's not really cutting it, especially with the rent.
Right. Plus you got you got 2 kids now, right?
2 kids, right.
Is the significant other, is the baby, is she wifey or
fiance? We're engaged. We're not married.
Y'all engaged? Okay. So the fiance is the fiance, working too, or she's taking care of the kids?
She works. She's in the medical field, so she's working.
Okay. So you figure, what you was making and what she was making was cutting it, but it wasn't cutting in, and that's when
exactly just getting by, basically. And I wanted to get to that point to where we don't have to just get by, each month,
Right. Okay, that's what's up, man. Now you got a local gig making that good trucker money. You home
She still
every
ain't
day.
satisfied.
Yeah, I don't think women. I don't think women is going to ever be satisfied of their
See,
men. Also,
people have this thought. Let me speak on the local. People have this thought that when you're local, you have all this time in the world. But the
Mhm.
reality is, like this LTL, I do the line haul, so I run, at nighttime. So
Right.
I sleep during the day, and by the time she gets home, I'm walking out the door.
I got you. I got you.
So
Yeah. I see. I see where the skirmish probably might come in.
exactly, exactly,
You're not. It probably might would have been better if both of you guys was there at night at the same time, sleeping in the bed at the same time, getting up at the.
exactly.
Goodbye, honey. Goodbye, honey. I'll see you at 6 o'clock. Yes. So
So
yeah, it's
yeah,
not. It's unfortunately it's not like that.
it's a hey and bye
A
type
hey and
situation.
bye. God damn it,
Yeah,
man. What about the
yeah.
weekends though? What about the weekends?
You
Y'all,
know, I'm all about making my coins. So like we work Monday through Friday, but every now and then I'll volunteer to run, on the weekends. So
mhm.
that
Man,
costs us
don't
dollars. But when she see them checks, she
hold up, man. You over here talking about volunteering the weekend. Don't you know that truckers say truckers say that trucking is the number one reason why people get divorced, bro. And if you
yeah.
giving up them weekends, man, you better be careful, man. But you say when
Yeah.
she see them chats though, when she
When she
see
see
them
the checks, she calms down, when she see them paychecks. But
you say,
she understands, when she see that check on Friday. So
yeah, man. So you got two kids, man. What's their ages?
2 years old and 6 months old.
Okay.
So
All right. So again, Trucker.Dee, I do appreciate you stopping by, man, and chopping it up with me, life before trucking. I really do appreciate you.
thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Hey, no doubt, man. No doubt, man. You've been in the game for 4 years, jumped from Atlanta to Tampa, and wanted to be in the motherfucking Sunshine State. Yeah. But let's jump over right quick before you get on up out of here. Let's jump on over to your YouTube, man, and tell us a little bit what you want us to know about your YouTube page. As you can see, I'm about to subscribe. Let me see, subscribe and hit that bell. No, I don't want to unsubscribe. There we go. Hit
Basically,
that
all
bell.
I can tell you is if you're interested in, getting to this LTL, because, a lot of people don't really know what LTL is. So, I mainly talk about, LTL and just, stuff for the new drivers, because,
Mhm.
it's a lot of big YouTubers out there. I'm not gonna say their names, but
Yeah, no doubt.
they have their beef, but they're not really talking about it. They're not really showing, the new drivers out there. They're not
Mhm.
showing them the rope. So that's where I come in. And all the stuff I speak on from experience. Like my
Right.
screw ups, all the way down to when I'm succeeding out here. So
All right, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, you try to keep your YouTube, your content away from, all this other stuff that's going on right now
exactly, because I
and
I see the beef and stuff, and I'm trying to people ask me what I think. I don't even entertain. I'm not trying to head in that direction.
that's what's
Just
up, man. That's
keep it positive. You
but
know.
look like it looks your YouTube looking pretty spiffy there, my bro. You over here talking about let's see, trucking at night, LTL, little bit of
Yeah.
a little bit of FedEx right there. But what I wanna ask you about, I'm about to come down here. What is this cleaning out your trailer, bro? What is that? What is that?
You know,
Cleaning out your trailer.
so that's back
And
when I was doing the reefer stuff. So I just got to show the people, because I was always one. I don't believe in the blue beacon. I'm sorry, I don't. I've never been to a blue beacon a day in my life. And for the people who watch it, if y'all seen them lines, don't understand why. You know, you're gonna spend
you
hours waiting in the line. So I
spend a
was like,
day
you know
in the
what?
line at the Boo Beacon.
Yeah, eating up your clocks. I said, you know, why not get a broom and sweep it out, throw a little bit of water down, you know.
Okay. Showing them how to do it.
Mhm.
Truck. I see you got one on truck stops, Loves, Petros, Flying J's. Which one you fuck with, my G? Which one you liking out of that?
I gotta go with Pilot, Flying J.
What?
Yeah.
No, G. No, my G.
Now it depends. Now, if it's for the points, you know, Loves, in my opinion, has the best point system. But as far as like the coffee, I gotta go with Pilot.
You say you gotta go with Pilot. All right.
Gotta go with Pilot.
Hey, I appreciate you jumping in here, chopping it up with me, man. Trucking Tips, what's going on? Trucking Tips says here, subscribe to you too, man. Thank you very much, bro. That's Trucker.Dee on YouTube and Trucker.Dee in the building.
Thanks again for having me.
Hey, man, you stay safe out there. Well, I don't know if I should say stay safe, because where you at, you in a good 70 degrees, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm good here.
yeah, you're in a good 70 degrees down there. All right, my G. Well, thanks for chopping it up with me, man. This is Life Before Trucking with my man Trucker.Dee. I'm about to go in and let you go, my bro. I know you got things to do and places to go and work that needs to be done. So thanks for jumping on, my G.
Thanks for having me.
All right, I appreciate you, man. I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, y'all. That's what's up. That's what's up. That was Trucker.Dee in the building. He's about to step out, get ready for his night pool tonight, and I thank him for coming in. Now I understand that it's only like a few of you guys up in here, and that's cool. I appreciate all of that. You know, a lot of things went on earlier today with me. You know, it was real hectic, and everybody was with me when, you know, all that was going on. So maybe the algorithm didn't shoot out what it's supposed to shoot out. And right now, of course, you guys can't see me. I'm sorry. That's because of that good Wi-Fi that's not connected good. But anyway, if you guys like content like this and more, don't forget to shout out, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that all button. And you get the content that you deserve. That's what's up. I really do appreciate you guys being here. Thank you very much. And I do have a new, not sponsor, but I do have a new guy that's gonna play me out tonight. So you guys take it easy, and I'll holler back at y'all in another video. Peace.
Yeah, get it in. Yeah. Party over here, get it in. Yeah. She like a liquor clear, get it in. Yeah. She get it from a deal, get it in. Yeah. Make it disappear, get it in. Yeah. Park it in the rear, get it in. Yeah. Now make it reappear, get it in. Yeah. Freak it with no fear, get it in. Yeah. Pop it in the clutch, girl, get it in. Yeah. Jump on the double dutch, girl, get it in. Yeah. Drop it double clutch, girl, get it in. Yeah. Pump it up, butt lift, now downshift.